Okay, so the title of our presentation, this basic demo today, is Get Together with Git. And me and Kenneth, we have set up a new company. And as you know, when you've got a company, you need a website. So this is the framework that I've put together for our website. It's called Pixel Dust. And as you can see, there's an accurate representation of HTML on the left-hand side, a little text about the Pixel Dust, and something about the co-founder as well. It's just placeholder stuff right now. So we're going to actually modify this as a team, separately on each other's machines. Well, not on each other's, on our own.
Yeah, so, stay off my computer.
There's the project. And in the terminal, you can see that Git status, everything is already being committed into that project. So we've got an index.html, the style.css, and an html.jpg, that accurate representation of HTML there. So I'm going to create a GitHub repo. So I'm going to go onto github.com/treehouse and click on new repository. So I'm going to call it Pixel Dust. Pixel Dust. And description, the best company in the world's website. And because we're totally open source here at Pixel Dust, we're going to keep our project public. So you can go in and look at how we did pulled that styling off. So there it is. And then it gives you some instructions that you need to follow. So if you were creating a new repository on your local machine, you'd do this. But since we've got an existing one, we can add a remote destination and just copy and paste the programmer's best pal. And we've added a remote repository to the project. So what I can do now is do git push origin master.
And you notice that the origin, we added the remote, git remote add, and we named it origin. You can name it whatever you want. So git remote add home base or
GitHub,
Starbase, whatever.
Wherever or whatever. But generally everybody does origin because that's the thing that you copy and paste out of GitHub.
That's the thing that you do.
Yeah. So now that I've pushed it up there, I'm going to hand over to Kenneth.
Yes, you are. I was like, are you? So I want to use this code, yeah, because I want to help him. So down here in the corner, there's this little SSH clone thing. So I'm going to go over, and I've got my sites folder, and I'm going to git clone the thing that GitHub gave me. And it'll come out. And then I can go into Pixel Dust, and there's all that code. And if I go load that, I have the same thing that he had, right? So at this point, we're synced up. So I'm going to start editing this. And since I don't want to work directly on master, I'm going to make my own branch here that I'll call Kenneth Bio. And then don't copy me on this next part, because I'm going to use Vim. Some of you will like Vim, some of you will not. I'm going to guess a lot of you will not. Vim is fun. So I'm going to go down here, and I think I should be the first co-founder, because I'm conceited that way. That's why I stand on boxes.
I'll give you that.
And I'm going to say the best box stander at Treehouse. All right, and I'm going to quit. And so if I look at git status, we've got a change. This is kind of going over the stuff that Dave did last time. We'll add that. I'll commit it with add Kenneth Bio. And then since I'm done, now I'll go back over to master. Sorry, I'll try not to use my shortcuts. And I'll merge my branch back into master. Because you don't want to work on master, you want to work on your own branch, but you got to put it back in. And then I'll push that back up. Oh, I don't have permission. You have to give me permission again.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you may get this. If you're prepared, you may have already done it. But if you're adding collaborators to a project, you need to go to Settings, Collaborators, and I need to type in my password. And luckily, I've got one password. So I've got
Dots.
really complex dotted dots, complex dots.
It's a lot of dots.
And then I need to add a team. So anyone at Treehouse can modify this.
All right.
Or Pixel
So-
Dust.
Now, come back over.
Okay, yeah. Whoop.
All right. So now I can push.
Yay.
All right. So that's all back in. It's all back up to GitHub.
Cool.
Back to you.
So I'm going to git pull origin master, and then I'm going to go back to that wasn't Safari. Why did it go there?
Wherever it was.
Open index.html. That'll do it. So as you can see, it says Kenneth Love is the best box stander at Treehouse, and I can attest that.
I
Yes.
believe in truth in advertising.
Yeah. Cool. So we've got that. So I'm going to now add my bio, okay? And let's open Sublime.
What clever thing will you say?
Good question.
And his code obviously changed, so now it has my code.
So my name is Andrew Chalkley, and
Doesn't have to stand on a box.
doesn't have to stand on the box. And is the best at it.
Sure.
Okay.
You're amazing at not standing on
Yeah.
boxes.
Yeah. So I've done that now, and that isn't Safari. Okay, let's open Safari from down here. What? Or maybe it's opening in Chrome. There we go. It is. So there you go. And I've edited the code. Obviously, on Kenneth's machine, it's not there yet because I haven't committed it or sent it up. And I did a naughty thing, and I did it in master. But let's do a git status. But I haven't added it to the master branch yet. So what I can do is I can do git branch Andrew bio, and then git checkout branch.
That should be, not branch, that should be.
Oh yes, sorry. Just git checkout Andrew, right?
Oh, yeah. That'll work.
Boom. Switch branch. And if we do git status, it's still got those changes that I did, but because I didn't commit them to that master branch and I forgot it because I'm ditzy, I can now add it. So git add dot git commit. Added my non-box bio. And
Sweet.
added. So I can git checkout master and git merge.
Nope.
Oh,
Andrew
yep.
bio.
Andrew bio master. And this is what pair programming
You don't
is
need the
like.
master in there.
There we go. And I've merged it together. And I'm going to push this up.
Yep.
Boom.
I'll just prepare our notes.
Okay, thank you. So, what we're going to do now is that now we've got our own bios done, we're working remotely. Imagine he's on the other side of the planet in England and I'm here in America. And
As the default would be.
yes, that's exactly how it would be. I'm going to do the bio or the company description, and so is Kenneth. But we don't know that because we're poor at communication, we're going to do it at the same time. And we're going to see what happens when we do that. So I'm going to do git branch company info and git checkout company info, and go into Sublime and say about Pixel Dust. We build websites like this one. Hire us. Cool. And then I'm going to git add,
Meet you.
git commit. I'm talking and typing at the same time. It's multitasking. And added company info. Cool. And I'm going to check out the master.
Why are you committing master?
Oh, yeah.
Shouldn't you?
Check out, I was talking and typing at the same time. You don't see these edits in our videos. And there they are. And what you want to do before merging is just pull down from master, just in case if someone else has done anything, which in this case they have.
We should merge first, right?
No, I'm going to...
Oh, great. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
sorry. I want to interrupt.
Git pull.
Yep.
Origin. Master. And, there's been some changes.
So at this point, he's in a state of panic.
Yeah, I'm thinking, please do not edit the same lines I'm editing, because it's really hard to fix.
I hate to tell you this.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So, let's do it anyway.
Yeah. Try and merge your stuff in.
Merge
Company bio.
company info.
Company info.
Master.
Oh God, merge conflict.
Honestly, it's not that bad.
No.
So if you look in Sublime, and you'll see the Sublime... No, it's not specific.
Yeah, it's Git how
It's
Git
Git.
marks it.
Yeah, and it says that head, which is the master in this case, has this in. It says, we provide ostriches to needy families in Greater Miami area. Yeah, we do that. Yeah, honesty in advertising.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We should not lie.
Yeah, and...
When you say pixel dust, you think ostriches.
Yes. Right, yeah. And on my line, so there's some equals here, and it says, we build websites like this one, hire us. And it says company info. So that says, this bit of code here was in a branch. Now, if you had multiple lines that had been edited, you'd have this dotted throughout all of your code. So the way to fix this is, okay, I like both of these sentences, so I'm going to keep both of these sentences in this document, but I like this big sales pitch call to action at the top. So I'm going to bring this up, I'm going to delete that, and delete this. And that's it. I've sorted a merge conflict. So I could see the two lines that had been edited, I could change them, I could mash these sentences together if I wanted to, it's up to me, it's my company with Kenneth in England. And I've decided to keep them both because I think, yeah, that tells us tells people what we do. So that's cool. So I'm going to git status, and you see it says it's been modified on both. I've done the update, so git add, git commit, and I've resolved merge conflict. Cool. So I'm going to git push origin master. Sweet.
Yes?
Are you ready?
No.
Okay. So Kenneth is also doing something
As I need
at
your
the
stuff.
moment, and he's really a big fan of Bootstrap, and he didn't like the artistic direction I was going in with the site. So he's decided to add it to the site, and because adding something like Twitter Bootstrap is a major feature, he wants to create a pull request. So for me to have a look at it and say, okay, yeah, I signed this off, merge this into master. So he's going through the code now, adding Twitter Bootstrap and making it look beautiful. And you can...
Something like that. It is getting better. Just a moment. You should keep talking
Okay.
about things.
Yeah. Yeah, so sometimes...
Keep talking, Andrew.
You know, when you develop, you estimate the time it'll take to do something. Often it can double, treble, quadruple if you're inexperienced at something. He's just done it. He's just done it. So let's show it.
All right, yeah, that's good enough.
Jumbotron.
Just
Okay.
okay. So this is what mine now looks like. I don't have the ostriches thing in there. Let me grab that off of GitHub. I'm gonna cheat real quick.
Copy paste.
Yep. Raw. Those are our two things. I shouldn't have closed that. Whatever. All right, good enough. Undo that, go back. All right, so get out of there. Git add dot git commit dash m. That looks good. And I'm now pushing to my own branch called bootstrap. Right? So git push origin bootstrap instead of master. Because if I want to make a pull request, it has to be from one branch to another. So I'm going to create the bootstrap branch, and I might be doing a whole lot of work on there.
So this bootstrap branch, he had one on his local machine, but GitHub doesn't know about it.
Right.
So he needed to push his local branch up into GitHub so that he could have that branch there to make a pull request. Because you couldn't make a pull request from your branch on your local machine. You have to do it remotely.
Right. Leading. So you go and you tell it to create a pull request. Lots of times it'll just have compare and pull request. And the compare is because you get to look down here and you can see the changes. So red are things that have been taken out. Green are things that have been added in. Git is fairly dumb, hence it being called Git. So lots of times it'll see changes just in white space as being new or old, which isn't necessarily true. So anyway, this is what I actually want to send him. I think this looks pretty good. I'll write some handy message about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, give it a snazzy title, and then I will create my pull request, which causes Andrew to get an email.
Which I'm not.
Which you don't have to worry about.
Which I'm not going to show you because there may be lots and lots of emails in there unanswered.
But you can go back to GitHub.
Yeah, I can go into GitHub and go to Pixel Dust. Oh, it's already in my stream.
Right. So he gets to see the pull
thing
request.
about GitHub is there's many ways to see what's going on if you don't want email notifications.
He can see that there's one commit in it, which most of the time pull requests you're going to have, say, 20, 30 commits, right?
Yeah.
Files change, there's only one, again, usually several files.
And for some reason, I can't merge this pull request, Kenneth.
Because there are merge conflicts, apparently.
So, yeah. Generally,
I'll fix that.
If there's no merge conflict,
I'll fix it. Give me a second.
He's going to fix it. You would see a big green button here that you could click. And I cannot click that because there's merge conflict. So how I would do this is I would pull that branch down then fix it.
Fixing them
on my local machine. He's doing that right now on his. And then push up, because you've got a pull request already open on that branch, it puts any new commits that you've done, like, oh, I forgot to do this. So this is very realistic, right, what's happening right now. This is totally planned.
Is that really it?
And then it pushes already into this pull request if it's on that same branch. So if you've got loads of features, it's best to do them in different branches so that, oh, look at that. Did you see how that just
I didn't have to
green
touch
magic?
anything.
You know, and that's why GitHub is great.
Now there's no merge
You don't need
conflict.
to refresh the page. It just goes there. And boom. And I'm just going to say, okay, merge the pull request, added bootstrap. Let's say.
Or just add bootstrap.
Yeah. No, added bootstrap.
Added bootstrap.
Confirm merge. And as you can see, it's done it. And the thing that you want to do is you want to clean up after yourself. So imagine you're working on a significant application and you're creating lots of feature branches so that you can focus on one thing at each time. Now, you can have several of these things going on at once, and when they're already merged, you don't need that branch there anymore. You don't need that history. So you can click on delete branch, and then that branch is removed from your
GitHub. Only from GitHub. It won't be removed locally.
Yeah. So, and
in fact,
when you create branches on your local machine...
Come back over to me.
Okay.
Because we should show how to delete that. So I'm back in... You can't really see it. I'm back in master. Let's see. Clear. Git status. Ha. Okay. I'm on branch master. And so there's all my branches. Now, we've merged all these back in, so we don't need those anymore, right? So git branch-d bootstrap, git branch-d company, and git branch. I could actually do these all in one.
Look at you.
But it's more fun to repeat that over and over again.
Yeah.
So you want to keep your local kind of similar to how GitHub looks. So it's always a good idea to delete the branches after they're merged back into master.
Yeah, so yeah, it's all about being clean and like not being confusing to new people coming in. Could you imagine like seeing hundreds of branches in your GitHub
From 2 years
repository?
ago.
Yeah, and it's like, is this you know, you basically want to wipe that out, and that is using GitHub together.